your next comedian. Also, first time right here, he's gonna do great. Everyone, welcome Pratik Jaju!
Guys, great to see you here. I feel like the pandemic had some really good things as well. Like we saved so much money, right? Like mostly on like healthy meals. I would say entirely on healthy meals. I loaded up a lot on pizza during the pandemic. Like more calories, more savings. So that's so good. Guys, but I'm here to make a confession. I moved out of New York during the pandemic. Oh shit. I know. You guys are really angry right now, but like hold on to your tomatoes for a minute. In my defense, I went to Seattle, by the way, so in my defense, like Seattle was a bit more interesting than New York at that point. Do you guys remember they occupied like a police station for a month? Guys, we cannot pull that off. Like in New York, after 2 days, we'll be like, oh, I need to go back to the gym. Just one rest day for me. That's the rule. Guys, also like in Seattle, the taxes are so much lower, right? Yeah, I felt like I was being robbed in New York. Like I started dreaming about like how much more stuff I can get, you know, how I can live my American dream now. So I moved. That's why, like all valid reasons. But anyway, so I realized like how New York is different than the rest of the US. Like in fact, I felt like we are actually the minority. So like think about it, like in terms of like apartments, like you can get a lion cage at the price of a rat wheel here. Like I didn't even know what to do with my living room in Seattle. Like I was sitting in my own couch in my own living room. And that was out of my comfort zone. So I had a bright idea. I was like, okay, let me change my living room into a flex bedroom and rent it out. Like New York style. Oh my god. But guess what? I got no takers for that. Like only homeless people showed up. And then I realized, oh shit. Only New York people go down to that level. One more thing I noticed was a rare human species there. Kids. Like when was the last time you saw a kid crying in a New York City restaurant? You're right, never. That literally never happened in New York. So I feel like New York is like where adults live. And they go out to work, but they draw a line on taking any real responsibilities. I feel like at the entrance of New York, we should have a board which says, for mature audience only, enter at your own risk. And I feel like school buses kind of see that board and say like, okay, I need to take a U-turn right now. The last one that I saw was in like a driving school exam, I guess, right? I feel like we were not even like a target market for TV advertisements. Like, think about it, like cars insurance, like who buys a car in New York, right? Guys, surprise, surprise, we are not the most important ones. But you'll be like, oh no, I am the most important one. I have abs. Guys, I don't have abs. That's literally the joke. But then I was going through some articles and I saw that in New York there are 2 girls for every guy, and I was like, yeah, that's worth the taxes. I'm moving back. And I got lucky. I got my first girl pretty quickly. I moved in with my mom right away. Guys, I'm still looking for my second girl, and pandemic dating has been great for me. But when I realized that the pandemic is getting over, when being in your 30s and living with your mom became uncool again. I found myself a flex bedroom and a shared bathroom to share with like 4 more people, New York style. And I'm really enjoying the caveman inside me now, right? Going out to get food every day, fighting off the crazies on the street. I'm looking for validation from complete strangers. Guys, good to be back. Thanks a lot. That's my